Hi, and welcome to I Am Powered by Love TV. My name is Josh here, one of the readers. As far as working on our soul scopes, Akashic readings, regular Akashic readings, Oracle, Lunar, Retrograde. I want to welcome you here as we begin our soul scope journey. Today we are doing Cancer Decan 3, which resides from July 12th to July 22nd. I want to welcome you guys here, for those tuning in, for those cancers that are tuned in, and so that your dates resided right here, and kind of get a little introspective on what's going on in your life right now. I'm going to take a second because they're already trying to bring me these messages because they got a lot to say. But we also want to welcome those who are new. We also thank you guys for commenting and giving us all this feedback. We really appreciate it, and I'd love to hear more from you as we continue our journey. We want you to join us on that journey as well. So these Akashic readings are channeled. As I was talking earlier, they kind of already started bringing down, so we're just going to kind of dive right into it. The Cancer Decan 3s were in flashed an image of a ship going through really rough waters right now. You guys are up and down, and it's not up and down in a good way. It's up and down in kind of a turmoil way of where things were smooth sailing at first, and this kind of wave just hit you and shifted you. It's kind of made you look internal and pulled out a lot of these repressed feelings, things that we haven't brought up to ourselves in quite a while, and so these false truths that we have lived by are coming forth and coming out of us as we continue our soul journeys. You guys are stepping into that, so a lot of these things are really making you just all over the place. I'm honestly feeling like seasickness, like I'm getting like nauseous, like it's just really, really shaking you to your core. It seems to be what they're saying, it's like a learned habit that you've been following along, and they're saying this is karmic. This is a past life karmic lesson that is coming to you right now for you to learn. The things that are coming out, the reason why you're unaware and why this came out of nowhere is because this is something that you've dealt with in a past life. This is a karmic lesson right here that is trying to show you, hey, we need to break through this inability to sit in your higher self. With this light that is coming right now in this age, especially with this moon here, we're going to be pulling from this moonology deck here in a moment. With this new moon, they really want you to focus on that intention of releasing that, asking and surrendering with that releasing of this karmic energy, because it really is got a hold on you right now. And this is a huge time point in life. It's your mid-20s to 30s, and it's shaking you, and it's interfering with a lot of relationships. It's interfering with your career. It's interfering with pretty much everything in your daily life. And again, you just are unsure. They're saying that this isn't for one specific person in general. This has been going on with your family, just a generational curse as well. My goodness. You're really struggling. So with this new moon, the intention, the release that you are looking for, that you're needing, is coming from your guides as you begin to sink lower. That surrender and that needing and praying and begging and pleading is something that is going to aid you in this time. As it may sound counterintuitive, the purpose for that is to allow them to engage in this karmic past, because otherwise, without your awareness of this, I'll really need you to pay attention. Without your awareness of this, they can't help you. You are trapped. And it would really need you to reach out to us as well, as we are doing, for the family karmic portion, for the specific person, the past life karma as well, past life Akashic readings to get a deeper meaning. So with this Moonology deck here, one of the cards just kind of pop loose, and so as we do hear things pop, those are the ones that come to show here. So with this new moon coming up, this intention that you're going to want to set here is definitely going to be a focused intention of the past life karma that you're dealing with. As for the others in general, as I just tried to recenter here, the shakiness is coming from the shakiness is still present. It isn't as deep as that the individual, but this is a transformational period for you all. It is a period of relief, of understanding that I can accept help from other areas. It is coming into your light as you as you battle these waters. The lessons that you learn from this will aid in the remainder of your journey. The lessons, not only will they aid in relationships, not dealing with, but building them, and the communication with them, allowing you to sit in your truth and hold your truth with yourselves. That way, when you do speak it, they will know. So the two that kind of popped out here came to play. First one is the hard work is paying off. They understand that you are battling right now, and it is going to pay off. The battle has ensued for the last 3 weeks, and right now the energy that is shifting from the new moon going into the full moon is really where they want you to focus on the inner work, that personal work. And this right here is communication is key. The reason about this card is out here is because in this time period, it may seem like you are isolating, it may seem like you are pushing people away. The communication and letting them know and understanding of the things that you're dealing with will allow them to support you, help you, maintain those relationships, keep those things solid and steady, which we want and what you actually need right now, because with the rockiness of going on inside and dealing with this emotional release is going to be crucial to the outcome of what is to come after we begin to release those energies. Now, the guides that are going to be pushing you along here right now, specifically for the past karma for this individual, they just are really talking to you right now. They're really wanting you to know what's going on. This is real heavy, and it's real dark. But this is the time to do it, especially with the age that we're going into right now, and they know that. So they want to help. They want to push you forward. First one is Mahatmatar Babaji, Soul Expansion. This one is talking about the expansion of your consciousness as you begin to dive into these lessons that we're learning, that we have to understand and comprehend. Allowing that expansion and opening up to that expansion will allow them to come in and heal. When you open up more, it allows more light in, as you know, when your eyes dilate, more light's coming in. It's just kind of really big. I can't see at that point. So as you expand, and you expand that consciousness, and you make yourself big, you make yourself open and ready and willing, that healing will then push you forward faster. That karmic lessons, you'll be able to find them and understand that these things are not from you. You will understand and just let them take its course and learn, as a child learns to ride a bike. The falling over and over and over and over again as you tip out of this boat and tip out of off the bike. The devotion right here, as Krishna comes up, is going to be the most detrimental portion in this clearing. The continuing to battle, the continuing to push forward, and devoting yourself right now in this time to heal that. This is really, really a real big struggle. This is really affecting everything in your life. It seems like everything just took a complete 180 and your whole table just turned over. You had your relationship, you had your family, you had, the home, you had the job, and right now with this, you don't even know what's going on, but everything just went bloop. The whole table flipped. It's like they just were like, nope, screw it, and they flipped your whole table over. And this has happened countless times. This exact moment in your life, every time you've been dealing with this, and someone has put this on you. And Joan of Arc, the voice of truth. Coming to terms with this and voicing these issues with others is another way to allow your expansion and open up your consciousness. Joan of Arc here is going to aid you in keeping that truth and that voice open, and that communication with the others around you, with the loved ones that want to help and want to guide you through this, so you don't get lost, so you don't go down this path again. So they told me to they don't want me to speak on that too much anymore. The last deck I'm going to pull here for the Decan 3s is going to be the soul purpose. Because as we had talked about before, for you all with this transformation that you're going through, you've been searching for it, and this emotional turmoil is not many large fear-based things as far as, you know, the changes that are coming, or the disbelief in ourselves, because you've been through waters like these before, and so you're kind of used to it. The nauseousness is kind of comfortable for you. Not comfortable, but you're aware of that feeling of when you know you're going through some things. So for you guys here, we're going to pull out a few soul purpose cards, 2 here. Oh wow. The first one here is freedom. That soul purpose, seeking that freedom, as we have been craving that. In this day and age, we all feel confined and feel chained, especially with everything going on. We feel like we can't achieve this. So this freedom is something that's going to come from the intention that you set forth of getting over this kind of sadness and unknowing and unable to manifest. Those were the kind of emotional things, because you know, the unable to get what you want and unable to be where you want and things like that. You feel confined, and sitting in these waves just make you feel uneasy. So with that sadness and that emotions that are running right now, the freedom is what's going to come afterwards, and the relationships are what's going to come next. The relationships more attend to your support group. Right now the support group is going to be huge, and that's where it goes back to communication and Joan of Arc with the voice. Communicating, as we had talked about at this point, of almost like a mini isolation in your intentions, for those 2 weeks with the moon, just kind of sitting and reveling in that, and breaking down those emotional barriers that have hindering us right now. The communication with others around you will build those stronger relationships that you have. Even in the marriages, as the spouse knows that you are dealing with this, and even with friendships, with the friendships that you have, to strengthen those and to help you through this portion, because you're afraid that you're going to lose them. That's another portion of the sadness, because you know you have to do this in order to move your soul forward. But your soul, your higher self, wants you to know that as long as you're open and communicative, they will understand. As far as the individual here that we had talked about, I really hope that you do reach out to us here at I Am Powered by Love. We do karmic clearings, and we would love to hear from you. Send us an email. Complimentary coaching that we do, it's free, and we'll be here waiting. So thank you for tuning in to our soul scopes here with Cancer Decan 3. Our free readings are down below. Free readings are down below. Feel free to sign up for those emails. Make sure you check those. We do send those links. Our YouTube exclusives readings are also down below. Those are something that you can get through the only YouTube here on this channel as we grow. I do appreciate you guys tuning in today. I am Josh from I Am Powered by Love, and you guys enjoy the rest of your day.